So we're pastoring Grace Community Church in Centennial. We had a heart for Castle Rock. It was starting to grow. We knew that it needed a church. We meet Doug. It just takes off. We're going to mother that church. We're going to be all invested. You're either going to pray, you're going to give, you're going to go, or you'll do all of those. We're saying, hey, take anybody you want to and go. Hey, if you want to go, go. If you live closer to Castle Rock, go. It is a kingdom thing, and I thought anything that is invested at Plum Creek will be multiplied right back here. The last Sunday before they launched the church, we had Plum Creek Day at Grace. So it was their greeters, their serving team, their worship team, and Doug preaching. And our people went, holy cow, this is about to be an amazing thing. And I'm sitting there halfway through the worship and then into Doug's message, and I'm like, oh crap. Half the church might go. We had about 5 to 7% of our church family go. We had 2 of our top 5 givers go. It was a scary launch. At first, it was terrifying because we lost about $200,000 in annual giving. There was a oh crap moment, and I think God brings us to those moments, because if you don't ever have those, you're not living the exciting, adventurous journey with the Lord. But we had 2 Bronco players show up late in the year, drop $200K, and so all that loss was replaced in the same year. Hey, God's got you, and he took care of all of us. It is about letting go. It's about saying, I can choose to control or I can choose to release and grow, but I can't choose both. You're going to be a part of something when you let go that you'll never be a part of if you hold on. We mothered 5 churches in 5 years. Plum Creek was the first one. After 5 years, we're still having like 700 people at Easter, right? But the 5 churches combined, we're having several thousand. I got to be a part of something exponentially more impactful than what I'm capable of on my own. If I hoard, if I say it's my game's the only game in town, if I say our place is the most important, none of that happens. My investment at the time felt terrifyingly large, but it was nothing. And in a year, the sting was gone, and I get to ride the harvest of this fruit all these decades later. It just lets you go way further than you would ever go on your own, and you get to celebrate it every time. Whatever the Lord puts on you, you're a fool to say no. We're not trying to draw crowds and impress people with the crowds and the buildings and the campus, trying to make disciples, people who go out and make Jesus famous where they live, work, study, and play. So this is about not just the opportunity to gather more people in our family, it's the opportunity to have more people living incarnationally in those new neighborhoods, so that it would be impossible to live in Castle Rock and not see somebody who lives like Jesus. There is a harvest God is bringing to this place that is an invitation to Plum Creekers to say, what are you going to do with this?